Agriculture is one of humanity's oldest and most fundamental activities, providing food, materials, and resources that have sustained our society since time immemorial. However, in the modern era, agriculture has evolved beyond simple subsistence to become a powerful industry that drives the global economy. Agriculture-related businesses play a crucial role in this transformation, from food production to agricultural product marketing and agricultural technology innovation. In this video, we will explore the world of agriculture business, examining its importance in the current context, the emerging trends that are shaping the industry, and the opportunities it offers for entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. From traditional farming to precision farming, from crop production to livestock farming and vertical farming, we will explore the various aspects of this dynamic and ever-evolving industry. Additionally, we will discuss the challenges that agricultural entrepreneurs face and how they are addressing these obstacles with innovation and sustainability. 13 Agriculture Business Ideas. 1. Organic farming. Organic farming does not require significant investment in infrastructure, and its market prices can be up to 3 times higher than those of products grown using conventional methods. Tourists, especially those who value natural, show a strong interest in products such as carrots, radishes, and lettuce grown completely naturally, without any type of chemical treatment, and are willing to pay a higher price for them. You can check this by asking about the stalls that foreigners set up in rural markets. What do they sell, who do they target, and, above all, at what price? 2. Organic farming. In countries like the United Kingdom, Germany, or France, organic food products are well accepted in the market. In Spain, a market is emerging that prefers to pay a little more for products made with traditional methods or that have not been in contact with chemicals. Growing concern over cases of infection or contamination that have been widely covered by the media has contributed to the increase in consumers of organic products. When a region's agricultural products become unprofitable due to falling prices, the survival of agriculture becomes increasingly complicated. At that moment, the need to stand out and differentiate arises. One option is to convince local farmers to take up organic food production. You can bring together these farmers, seek support from local public or private entities, and establish a distribution center to market their production, presenting it with an image and packaging that highlights its ecological nature. Now is the right time to take this initiative. 3. Urban agriculture. The stressful pace of life in cities, pollution, and other negative aspects of urban life have given rise to new business opportunities. Small rural environments have developed within urban areas. Consider creating a space in or around the city where people interested in learning how to grow fruits, vegetables, or other plants and trees can do so. Provide your students with small plots to farm, as many people live in apartments and do not have access to gardens or land for agriculture. 4. Bonsai. If you have ever considered entering the business of selling bonsai trees in your country, attracted by the success of those who became rich overnight importing them to sell to florists and to individuals, you might still have a chance. What was a fad in Europe at the time has now become a phenomenon in Latin America, with Chile leading the way as a demanding country. Eastern art is gaining ground and bonsais are rapidly gaining popularity. So, find a good supplier, establish a strong transportation network, and start developing your clientele in Latin America. Please note that bonsais are delicate to transport. If you are interested, you might consider learning some growing techniques, as over time, just like a fine wine, bonsai trees gain in quality and value as they age. 5. Floriculture Center. In an increasingly stressful and unhealthy world, appreciation for nature is constantly growing. This is reflected in the growing attention paid to parks and green areas in cities, as well as the greater demand for flowers in florists to supply offices, organizations, and homes. Take advantage of any less polluted space in the city to establish a floriculture center where you grow and sell flowers and plants, even considering the possibility of importing some varieties if you see fit. With a solid marketing strategy, it is possible to significantly increase the profitability of the business. Promotion at prominent times, such as Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, and educating local school students on growing techniques are examples of effective approaches. 6. Cultivation of medicinal herbs. More and more people are incorporating medicinal herbs into their daily habits, either for their beneficial properties, as part of their diet, for personal taste, or as a complement to conventional medicine to relieve various ailments. In a time characterized by stress, anxiety, poor diet, and other imbalances, the market for natural products with healing properties has experienced unstoppable growth. Growing specific species can be highly profitable if you have the right land and take care of packaging and distribution. Supermarkets, department stores, supply markets, shops, and herbalists can sell their products at competitive prices. Especially highlight those that address common ailments in today's society to promote them effectively. 7. Hydroponic crops. The key to hydroponic crops does not lie in complex technology, but in the cultivation formula that must be acquired from the multinational that owns the patent. Despite its apparent initial cost, when you do the math, you might reconsider your investment due to the significant increase in production it guarantees. Furthermore, this technology is relatively new in the world and is gradually being adopted by renowned companies. You can take advantage of this trend and explore the possibility of specializing in certain crops, even starting with limited production, but focusing on high-value species in the market. Collaborating with interested partners could significantly reduce your initial investment. 8. Training and advice on hydroponic and aeroponic crops. Given the high water consumption in traditional crops, aeroponic and hydroponic systems are excellent alternatives to reduce costs. Offering training and advisory services for the transition from traditional crops to these systems can be a valuable business opportunity that your company could provide to organizations, institutions, and individuals. 9. Production of worms for garden fertilizer. Become the supplier of a valuable organic garden fertilizer, compost humus. Composting involves the biological decomposition of biodegradable organic materials, enriching the soil with beneficial physical and chemical properties. You can speed up this process by using worms, such as the popular California redworm, Eisenia foetida. The resulting humus is an odorless organic fertilizer that is very suitable for use in hotels, gardens, chalets, and other environments. 10. Production of improved plant material, seeds. This approach involves the acquisition and improvement of seeds in the laboratory. It is especially suitable for a botanical expert who can obtain seeds of the best plants and flowers from various regions of the world, including medicinal plants, decorative plants, etc., and then improve them in the laboratory to increase their production and quality. These improved plants can later be sold to companies interested in medicinal, cosmetic, or decorative uses. Alternatively, you can package and distribute the seeds yourself, selling them in plant stores. This strategy has been successful in the popularization of products such as aloe vera, and many countries acquire improved seeds even of their own native species. 11. Wellness and nature seminars for rural tourism. Rural tourism is gaining popularity and, although its success is guaranteed in the future, it still lacks a number of additional services that tourists would appreciate and for which they would be willing to pay. One of these services is the possibility of participating in small courses or seminars related to nature and the local culture of the region they are visiting. Another service is focused on helping tourists combat stress and improve their general well-being. You can offer these services by including them as options on forms provided by tour operators who bring clients either directly or through already established rural tourism networks. You can launch this service and offer it with the help of interpreters for those tourists who do not speak the local language. Naturism courses, which may consist of one or several sessions, can cover the history and specific natural activities of the region, complemented by visits to rural centers that serve as examples. The second service would focus on stress management and would be led by a specialized instructor, providing additional information on ideal places to relax to the maximum. You can also offer personalized tours to tourists' temporary location. By doing so, you can build a strong reputation and ensure years of success in the agritourism business. 12. In vitro culture techniques. This technique seeks to apply to the fertilization of plants either for ornamental purposes, mainly flowers, or for vegetable, fruit and legume crops, among others. It is especially useful in adverse climates and can effectively increase production. Despite the current challenges, it remains a cost-effective and safe method. 13. Nurseries for endemic plants of the world. If you can grow endemic plants from various regions of the world in your nursery, you will open the door to their commercialization. These plants are difficult to find, expensive to acquire from our country due to customs problems, and often have no guarantees of survival. By reproducing them in your nursery, you could achieve success that allows you to attract buyers all over the world. Feel free to experiment with a few of these plants and, if successful, specialize in the more unique and profitable varieties. The world is waiting for your offer. And in this way we would be reaching the end of the video. To conclude, we thank you if you like it to support our project and if you subscribe. We would love to read your comments on the subject and if you have had any questions regarding the correct age to be successful. Thanks for watching the video and see you in the next one.